Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where in the world you are. My name's Rose Smith and I'm here for your weekly Pick a Card. Well, it's great to have you on board today, and if you haven't joined in the past, I'll just give you a brief rundown of how it works. It's really easy. All we do is pick a number between 1 and 5. And I do a really quick relaxation session of just 2 minutes just to get us all in the zone so that we can, get a good number. If you have an issue picking a number, you can pick more than one number if you need to. But we'll go through this little relaxation session now and see how we go. So just close your eyes and just feeling comfortable, allowing your breath to take you deeper into your body, going down deeper and deeper, and imagine that every breath is taking you down ancient stone steps, and you walk down these steps feeling very comfortable and very relaxed. And every breath that you take makes you feel more relaxed and more safe, more comfortable in your own skin. Walking down the steps slowly and deliberately, and you notice in the distance there's a figure, and this figure has a lot of light around them. So walking down the steps, you see this figure coming closer and closer to you. They may be on the steps, or to the side, or perhaps even in the sky. This figure is becoming closer and closer to you all the time. Now imagine this figure is coming very, very close to you now. And this figure, this person or being or angel, whatever it is, now leans into your ear and tells you a number between 1 and 5. A number is whispered into your ear. Thank this being for the information and be grateful. And you see this figure now moving away from you. Becoming aware of your breath again. And feel that breath rising up your body as you turn and walk up the ancient stone steps. And there's a lightness of step, a lightness of being as you continue up the steps, because you know that you're about to find out something very important for this week. Feeling really comfortable now as you allow the breath to bring you back to your body in the same position as when you started. Okay, wonderful. Open your eyes and you're right back here now. I've been shuffling the cards for you for some time prior to starting, so they're really nice and shuffled up. Alrighty, so you've got your number between 1 and 5. Let's go with number 1, card number 1, if you've picked 1 today. And I'll just close my eyes psychically so I can see doors opening up. These are usually like new opportunities that are coming your way. They could be opening to growth. There's a lady here, kind of, I don't know what nationality this would be. She's got bell-shaped sleeves and a blue tunic. It could be Middle Eastern. It's very exotic. But she's got her hands in prayer position. Okay, so not sure what that means, never seen that before. And a card jumps out, and it is the Five of Pentacles. Okay, the Five of Pentacles there. Now, you can see it's a bit of a mixed bag. Sorry, not 5, that's a 10. Jeez. I thought she looks too happy to have the Five of Pentacles. That's a 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this is a great card, especially if you've been having money issues recently, because the 10 of Pentacles is all about a completion, something that has come to an ending, and there's a bit of happiness because a bit of relief around money. You could also get some unexpected money this week. Finances are very much improved, okay? Or you're feeling happier, feeling better about finances in some regard. You can see there she's looking like she's actually celebrating. She's so happy. She's got a glass of champagne in one hand, and she's holding her hand in like a fist. The other hand you can see is like in a fist. She's also wearing the colour yellow, which is about insight, awareness, feeling happy, feeling successful. Okay, so this is success around physicality, physical projects, physical things, not only money. Often it is money, but it can be other physical things too. The Pentacle Suite is all about what happens on the earthly plane, okay? But there it is, happiness. It's a sense of completion. If you've been working on a project, this card indicates the successful end of the project and the fact that you will be well rewarded. So well done you. Going to put one up there like that. Alrighty, now we'll go on to card number 2. Now, when I close my eyes to this, I've got the sense of blue like the ocean I can see, and it's very lively. It's not a storm. I'm not seeing a storm. It's not even choppy, but I'm seeing waves, and the waves are quite big. So it could be a few emotions or some subconscious things coming up this week that you need to deal with. But it's not bad at all. It's kind of, what would you say, invigorating, exciting, that kind of energy. Okay, so in terms of cards, we've come up with the Knight of Cups. Alrighty, so I was just talking about emotions then, and Cups is a very emotional type of card. So you could have things coming out of your subconscious this week. Knights are usually about going around the countryside, sowing their wild oats. So in this case, it's more about allowing your emotions to come up and dealing with your emotions and expressing yourself and being more yourself. It's a young masculine energy, and even if you're a woman, you still have masculine energy, you know, within your own psyche. So this is like broadening your horizons in an emotional sense this week. You can see here that this particular knight is having a drink. So that's okay, that's fine, just of course don't overdo it. If you get too carried away, you can you know, have a bit of an issue. So can indicate addiction in the negative sense, so do be careful of that. But honestly, I don't think it's an issue. He's on a scorpion. He's riding a scorpion or some sort of creature from the deep. And you can see, you know, he's got something in his hand. It's a starfish, in fact. See that starfish there in his hand? So he's doing something with the emotional contents that come up. Although he's enjoying himself, he's also in touch with his subconscious. That's really important, okay? So the Knight of Cups, allowing things to come out of the emotions to come out of the subconscious, and so, you know, moving forward and riding the waves of the deep. So yeah, that's probably why I was seeing the ocean psychically before I pulled the card. Alrighty, so we're going to do card number 3. Card number 3. Okay, so I'm seeing a dam wall, and the first thing I think of with a dam is it could burst. That's like holding your emotions back, in fact. It could be in connection with your physical body as well. Dams are usually built on rivers, and rivers are about the rivers of life, the life force energy that flows through us all into every cell. So if we've dammed that life force up, it could be an illness that you need to sort of be careful of this week. Just take a little bit extra care. If you've got any tonic, sorts of tonics, especially with cat's claw herb, it's very good for flus and those sort of respiratory illnesses. And so I just feel like some part of you is perhaps dammed up, which it's going to burst. So you could have some sort of, a bit of a mini meltdown this week, where you've just fed up to the back teeth and you say, I'm not going to take this anymore, and you let it all out. So it's good to journal, write down your feelings first. That can take the edge off, because you don't want to say things that you regret later, obviously. So it's good to journal. If you could start journaling about what you're feeling first, then you'll be more in control. If you have a mini meltdown, you'll be more in control of what you're saying, so you don't say anything that you regret. Okay, card number 3. Let's have a look for that in the cards. Card number 3. And we come up with, it's the 4 of Wands. Okay, so the 4 of Wands, this lady kind of does fit with the dam wall kind of idea, because it's a structure and she's imposing this on herself. Windows can mean opportunities. There are times when it's appropriate not to, spill everything out or vent inappropriately, and so you might hold back. If you're at work or whatever, it might not be appropriate to vent everything. Wands are very kind of fiery energy, very motivated, feeling the fire in your own heart to do something. There's something brewing here that you could start, and you might have been sitting on it for a while, but it's going to take a lot of hard work. Okay, so it needs some kind of planning and some sort of structure. So some sort of project, could be a work project, could be something around the house, something you want to do that needs a bit of planning and structure, and you need to hold it all together. You can see there she's sitting in that window, so in the window of opportunity. So it's like some good luck comes up, and there's a window of opportunity that you can utilize this week to get what you want. It's a good card. Will require action steps down the track, okay? Not straight away, but yes, when you get it all planned out in your mind and you can feel that fiery motivation, then it'll be time for the action steps after that. Okay, so that's card number 3. Alrighty, let's go now with card number 4, and I'll close my eyes for card number 4. Yeah, okay, so some things kind of falling apart here that need to fall apart. Some things, it's about letting go of the past, basically, for card number 4. What I can see, if there's any sort of trauma or drama, try to rise above it. I know it's difficult when you're right in, the midst of everything, and out of that possible difficult situation, then I see a light shining, and it's like putting you on the path, putting you on the direction that you should go to. Something's falling apart so that something new can start. And they're just showing me then a hammer, and that means hitting the nail on the head. Okay, and this card is the Hierophant. Okay, so it's number 5 of the major arcana. Okay, the Hierophant's all about authority. This could be a government organisation, could be to do with tax, or some government instrumentality some authority figure telling you what to do. It's hard to negotiate with this. It's like they have their rules, they have their organisation, their structure, and so negotiation is difficult. It could also be the church, but you'll see there's a book on her lap, and it's got a key on each page. So although it's hard to negotiate, there is the opportunity for a pathway through if you follow the rules. So this week, if you've picked number 4, it's all about following the rules. Please don't take any shortcuts or try to do it quickly or slapdash or half-hearted. This is kind of like a Capricornian energy, being very structured, working towards whatever it is you want to do. You have to put the energy in and follow the rules. If you do that, you'll be fine. Okay, it's not a bad card at all. Some people do interpret it as being indicative of the patriarchy. So it's a masculine energy, and you have to work with that. But yeah, if you go along with doing what they want in the way that they want it, then you should be fine. Okay. All right, card number 5, and I'll just close my eyes here. Card number 5. Okay, I see stairs, ascending stairs. Now, this is like a spiral staircase, a wooden spiral staircase. In fact, I can see women walking up, and this is about ascension in consciousness, becoming more aware, more insightful, and coming to a landing, or coming to a place where there's a new vista. There's a window in front of me, which again is window of opportunity, and looking out, and I have this sense again, Africa or the Middle East. I don't really know what that's got to do with anybody, but yeah, there it is in front of me. And there's lots of people out on the plains, and you know, as you're listening to this and doing the things that you do this week, you're ascending in consciousness. This is not meant in a negative sense, but you might find yourself feeling more isolated, which is actually a good thing, because there's, like, in a sense, a separation from those around you, because maybe they're in the past or they're stuck where they are, but you're not. You're moving forward and you're rising in consciousness. And so sometimes we have to let go of other people or the past in order to do that. It's actually very good what I'm seeing, but it might be, or it might feel disconcerting because you're becoming different to the people that you used to hang around with or be involved with. Okay, so let's see what cards we come up with. Yeah, change of direction is the word I'm getting there. And we come up with the King of Cups. Okay, the King of Cups. Now, this is being in control of your emotions. You should be proud of yourself. It's like you're allowing your emotions to vent, but they're coming up in a healthy way, and you're managing it in a healthy way. King of all you survey. Even if you're a woman, you can still be king, okay? Because, as I said before, you've got that masculine energy within that needs to come out of your subconscious so that you can use it in your everyday life. So this is actually a really good card. See, he's wearing the navy blue, which blue is the colour of Archangel Michael. And so there's sort of that Archangel Michael influence around him. He's got the crown on his head, and he's got a cup, which is indicative of celebration, and also the Holy Grail. Okay, so this gives you vitality because you're experiencing your emotions, and so this is really good for your health if you've had any sort of health scares or niggly health things that have been hanging around a while. So you could be feeling really good this week. So well done you. Card number 5. Okay, and I'll just close my eyes again and see what I can see for you. Okay, alrighty, so they're saying, and I can actually see a spotlight or multiple spotlights shining down on the earth, and they're saying the spotlight is on physicality, So on your physical things, be organised and structured and do stuff, even if it's just cleaning out, cupboards in your house or getting organised at home. It's like, the small little organisational things that we do at home, that domestic kind of feeling, that will give you a sense of achievement and increase your self-esteem, because you'll be getting stuff done. So, and then at the end of the week, after you finish your projects or whatever it is, then you can celebrate. Okay, so thanks so much for tuning in. I do this pick a card every Monday, 8 a.m. Sydney, Australia time, so please tune in. I would appreciate a like, and if you want to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell, I would really appreciate that, because if you click the bell, you'll get notice of when I'm doing regular updates. I'm always doing different things. Okay, we've got the August horoscopes coming up in the next few days too, and a new video I've been working on how to become spiritual, and I'll probably have that up probably tomorrow. So thanks again for tuning in, and have a beautiful week. Okay, bye for now.